10 after 7 Thursday evening, about 7:10 p.m. on June 15th. So we're headed to White Cove. We've got Junior up on the foredeck up there, Evo's down below. So we are going to take a long weekend, go to the island. I think we're going to go to White Cove. So our plan is, we've got about 11 knots of wind. We're going to put the sails up here, I think, as soon as we get outside Angel's Gate. We've got room. And we're going to try and do some sailing. Depending on the wind, the speed, we may motor sail a little bit. We'll just see what kind of speed we're making. We're going to get in a little late. So we'll probably be tired. We may have to do a couple shifts or something like that. All right, we got the three amigos in the cockpit now. Kind of getting geared up. Gonna get a nice, we actually see the sun, so it's not all gloom. So we might get a nice sun. The other way behind you. The furling line has an asshole in it. That's good. All right, Junior, pull that Yankee out at your leisure. Keep her coming. The other way goes faster, but that's okay. Hold it right there. Okay. That looks pretty decent. We're sailing. All right, yeah, we're doing 7.677, 13.3 true wind. We can turn this nonsense off for a while. We have this beautiful sun starting to set.
All right, this is Everett with the, what time is it again?
Well, now it's 7:47.
It's 7:47 p.m. in California time. The sun is going down and we're on the ocean, which might be a little bit bad, but we have an expert sailor. We haven't had much trouble, except for this one cargo ship that we couldn't find out where it was going.
Oh, we found out where he was going.
Yeah. We can already see Catalina from here, so therefore it might not be that far away.
Settling a little bit, starting to get a little bit of a knock. So now we're starting to luff a little bit. We still have a little bit of room to take in Yankee, so we'll put a little bit more on that with the winch handle. Did you feel the acceleration there?
I did.
Yeah. 8:36 p.m. Our wind is down a little bit. I'm seeing true of 7.1. Sails are flogging a little bit, so we're getting knocked a little. And I think our wind is maybe shutting down for the evening. No real surprise there. So we'll go ahead and fire up the engine and start motor sailing. We may pull in the head sails. We'll leave the main up. We'll see. Maybe I can drop down another 10 and keep some wind in the sails. So we're at White Cove right now, and I don't know how well this has turned out. This is the largest flying fish I've seen. What is he, about a foot long?
He's longer than that. He's probably 14 inches.
Wow. Morning, 6 o'clock. Tired, didn't sleep well. So we had a pretty peaceful passage over. Is pretty chill, but then there's always more stress coming in at night, dropping the hook. We got the hook down. You always wonder exactly where you're at. I mean, you know where you are on GPS, but let's take a look. Not too bad. So we're in an okay spot. A little deep here. Starting to get a little bit rolly. So last night we had half dozen large flying fish jump up on the boat, and Drew was throwing them off kind of one at a time, and the sea lions were kind of circling, I think scaring them over by the boat, scaring them up. So the sea lions are fishing, but we had a sea lion make a beeline and hit his head on the side of the boat. He was charging after him, so we had maybe a couple of collisions with sea lions. But I'm just doing a little walk around. Drew and I had a little bet last night. I think he said we'd have 2 or 3. This is about the size. We actually had one maybe a little longer than that. These aren't the biggest ones that we had. So it looks like we got a couple of these suckers. And he still kind of swims a little bit, even though he's dead. Here's another one. I hear these are really good eating, actually. Sorry, I don't know what else to do with them. First time I've heard there are flying fish around here. But this is the first time I've ever seen them. Oh wait, what did he say? 3? Oh geez, this one's kind of bled out. Oh my goodness, here's the 4th. Oh, flies. Getting them. 4.
It is about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we has arrived at Catalina Island. Dad is working on the boat scrubbing so that we don't get flies. We had 10 flying fish jump aboard.
Can you ask them if they can put an F in the chat to pay respect?
Yeah, you gotta put an F in the chat to pay respects.
20 after 12, Friday. We're gonna go ahead and make our way towards Avalon. Let's do a quick walk of the decks here. A few flies running around. What's that? We had pretty good attack from flying fish. Oh shit, there's another one. These suckers have been everywhere. Ugh. This guy's a goner. A little bit of rigor mortis.
This is gaming area. Keel dragger included. This is gaming area. Keel dragger included.
All right. Yeah, we anchored in 100 feet last night. There's a boat anchored right over here. It's just a short hop from White Cove to Avalon. So there's White Cove where we were anchored. And then you can see the casino from here. So it's not even really enough time to get our batteries probably charged up completely.
So Everett here for the 115 update. We're moving from
White Cove.
From White Cove to Avalon for hopes to get a better signal on our Starlink Wi-Fi. We see a few boats in the distance. Not really sure what that red one is. It looks like it has balloons on the back of it or something. There's a motorboat there and another sailboat that looks like it's anchored. Few boats over there too. A couple more anchored boats probably.
So you got 1, 2, 3 sailboats anchored right outside of Avalon. And a few down there. I think there's some moorings. This is a horrible place to anchor. And it's about 100+ feet here. So we could do it if we wanted to, but it's just so much traffic and everything. Look at this boat hobby horsing. That's no fun. Huh? This is 88, this sailboat? Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
I may need your help pulling over here. Keep it off your... This is my fault. I always like to do a port tie-up because we get a little wind coming over from port. But these moorings are real super hella close together. Sucks. We're gonna come back in. And then you're gonna pick it up on the other side. If you walk while you're running it, it's faster than just pulling with your arms like this.
Fuck's sakes, it's a lot more room. Still gonna get pushed over there a little bit because of the wind.
All right, overall it was a pretty smooth switch side, so we basically effectively did 2 mooring hookups. We're still a little close to this light blue boat. These moorings are just too close together. It is what it is, I guess. All right, here we go for a little stroll. What do you think, guys? Right on.
I saw a couple taxi cabs.
Everett out.
Cooking with keel dragger. We got some salmon here and some perfect pinch lemon and pepper seasoning. We're gonna season the corner. Season this with. I guess we were thinking about seasoning stuff salt.
Congealed.
Maybe. What's going on, Junior?
So I made probably more mashed potatoes than we need.
Let's have a
I
look.
don't like the smell.
We had less
Mashed
salmon.
potatoes.
No.
And what else you got in here on this side? Green beans. Everything pretty close. Right on. It looks good. Mashed potatoes, green beans, salmon.
Jagger, we have made this delicious mashed potatoes with a side of green beans and salmon. Or the salmon is the main part. So I'm going to test all three out, starting with the main course, the salmon. Why am I acting like I'm a fancy person? A good 3-4 out of 5. It's delicious and warm, mainly because we cooked it on the grill. And now for the green beans. Delicious, not very flavorful, but good.
Not super spicy, is it?
Nope. And then the mashed potatoes, last but not least.
Chase that.
2 or 3 out of 5. I don't really enjoy the mashed potatoes.
7:30 Sunday, happy Father's Day. We're getting ready to bounce. We're paid up for 2 days, but we're gonna meet the Admiral at 2 Harbors. She couldn't get a Catalina Express ride over here. They were all sold out, so she was able to get one to 2 Harbors. So we're gonna bounce, and there's no wind. We're just gonna motor over there and go hang out with the Admiral for today. But look at this, beautiful, sunny. All right. Smooth pickup, adios Avalon. 133 feet of depth right here. These guys are in deep. A couple of campers over there, looks like they just came in on kayaks. Coming up on Cove Harbor here, there's a bunch of boats actually anchored here, more than I usually see. This you got people camping ashore. Then you got this sports fishing boat over here. You've got a couple sailboats up ahead, several smaller power boats, little fishing boats. Call me a wuss, but I'm never keen to anchor right by rocks or by a breaking beach. I hate it. I don't sleep. So this catamaran and this sailboat close to the rocks, very, very likely both have stern anchors out. It's a little after 9 a.m. So this is Ripper's Cove in this area here. A lot of boats that anchor. The sailboat looks like they're out pretty far, not protected. I assume they're at anchor. And then you can see where the quarry is. That's where Empire Landing is. 20 till 10. Just talked to the Admiral. She said she barely made it. And then the Catalina Express or Cat Flyer or whatever. We are just outside of the Isthmus Cove here at 2 Harbors. There's Bird Rock coming on the inside. There's the Catalina King coming in. You can see Shipwreck over here and a couple of other inbound power boats.
Do I still have the bag? Of course not.
Catalina King rolling through. Not too bad, 10:34. And we are on the dink, headed to the dinghy dock to pick up the Admiral, who should be here pretty soon. She's inbound on the Cat Express or Cat timing. We just got to the dinghy dock here, and aside from these smokers rolling in, there's the Cat Express, Cat Flyer, whatever you call it, rolling in right now with the Admiral.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Right. It's Captain's Hour.
Admiral's Hour.
Admiral's Hour. Cheers, Everett. Cheers.
What position do you want?
I think you're still a
Junior,
small.
cheers. Yeah, if your
Senior
if your attitude is good today, you might get a promotion to mate. A little gusty here, about 15 knots of wind. We got the lifeguard hauling these guys right upwind from us, so hopefully they'll haul them before they, yeah, hopefully they can get them out of the way before they run into us. Towing now. Just watching the afternoon entertainment, which today is this power boat trying to pick up a mooring, blowing 10 to 15 knots behind them. They picked it up to the pin, but now they're blown sideways.
And we have wrapped the rope in our port side prop.
All right. Yeah, these guys at 45 minutes later, they wrapped the line
Copy that. We'll get
And
a
the prop.
control out to you.
Cat Express. There's the Admiral waving. All right, another episode of Cooking with Keeldragger. We're making yet another Omnia oven pizza, pepperoni with Mexican style blend cheese this time. Boys requested pizza. We were gonna put pork chops on the grill, but this is what we're having. All right, there's pizza number one. We'll let it cool down a bit. Yeah, the dinghy here, but it was further back and it got caught underneath the hydrovane and it went through one of these loops. The forward starboard side. Junior saw it, so we pulled it forward. All's well now, but it's blowing 15 knots, well, 16 knots right now, gusting into 20. Pretty windy here. We're still holding well at the anchor. You can see there's a little wind up in here right now. All right, 7 a.m. Actual Father's Day. A little June gloom out here. 7 a.m. and I just got up about 20 minutes ago. I'm just making coffee, so this is way later than usually get up, but I was up all night because so rolly here. It's not that bad now, but we were getting bumped around a lot. And the winds were up most of the evening as well. Junior preparing for the engine hoist, and we're gonna pull the dinghy out and put it away. I think we're anchors up. It's an easy lift considering the fact that we didn't move when we were set there goes now. Oh, twist the old anchor. Okay. Adios, Isthmus Harbor. Isthmus Cove, whatever you are. 20 till 9. A little bit of a late departure for us in the morning, which is good because no one slept well last night. We're gonna get in a little before noon to Angel's Gate at this speed, and I hear some clanking in the kitchen. So it might be time for another Cooking with Keeldragger episode. See what Bear's up to down here. What's going on, Bear? What are you making?
Egg, sausage, and pancakes.
Egg, sausage, and pancakes. Wow.
Egg, sausage, and
Look at that, Father's Day breakfast. A little bit of wind. That we have coming from right behind us is maybe giving us a little bit of a push. So we're motor sailing right now. Just the main up. Still a little bouncy here. 10 after 10. Visibility's not super great right now. We have two ships, one mostly in front of us and then another one slightly to port. Those are at about 2.5 miles. So we have at least the 2.5 miles of visibility. We're gonna cut behind this ship here. Getting a little bit of a spray here as we're crossing the southbound shipping lane. There's the south gate. It's about 1.5 miles maybe at this point. Our CPA was just a little under 1 mile. So it's spraying a little bit, reduced viz. I went ahead and turned on radar and the nav lights, just as the usual precaution. 11:45, Angel's Gate. Little outbound traffic, the tanker Despavina. flanked by 1 or 2 tugs. Oh, that looks delicious. Spring line first.